everybody, I'm going to give you some horror news. This is going from last week until today. Today is Monday the 29th. I did take a little break from filming, but yeah, most of this news came from last week. I was not in the mindset to make a video, but this all comes from either Bloody Disgusting, iHorror, or I've seen it, the source itself, and you might hear rumbling because it is thundering right now. I don't know if the camera picks that up. It wasn't that loud, so I don't know. It's been storming all day. My dog's hiding in the basement. First off, Kevin Bacon has said that he would consider coming back to the Friday the 13th movie if they did another reboot. Not sure how they would bring him back. He would obviously have to be a different character, but that would be interesting that he would come back to that. Bruce Campbell. There is going to be actually quite a bit of Bruce Campbell news in this. Bruce Campbell has promised a lead for Evil Dead 4, and Ash won't be returning. It also won't be a Cabin in the Woods movie. They're going to take it out of the woods and put it in a different location. The Undertaker from WWE, or he was originally WWF. I remember when he first came out with the $1 Million Man. I remember watching that. Me and my dad rented it from the video store back when they had cassettes and watched him come out. So I was a big fan of The Undertaker, except when they switched over from WWF to WWE. When they made that switch, I didn't really watch as much as I used to, but I used to be really big into the wrestling, and The Undertaker was my favorite character. But after 30 years, he is finally retiring. John Bodega is interested in returning for Attack on the Block sequel. Now, if you have not seen Attack on the Block, this is like a British movie as aliens. I believe it was one of John Bodega's first movies. At least the first one I found. But I like this movie. It's really well done. I really like this movie. I have it on Blu-ray somewhere. But I really like this movie, and I would really enjoy them bringing it back and making another sequel. Hellraiser remake director. Now, I didn't really look into it a whole lot, so I'm not sure which remake director it was. I just typed what I typed. Is rebooting the VHS franchise. I'm not sure how I feel about that, because I kind of like the VHS franchise. At least the first two, I think it was. I'm not sure about the rest. I'm just kind of But I really didn't like the Hellraiser remakes. Well, I haven't seen one of them. The older one I have not seen, but the newer one, I think it was called Judgment. I saw that one and I did not like that one. I thought it was just absolutely disgusting. It's just, the troughs. If you've seen that movie, I couldn't get past that. It was too much for me. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. Split Second. If you have not seen that movie, I tried watching it recently, but I fell asleep during it, unfortunately. But I remember liking this movie in I think it was the 90s when it came out. I don't remember the exact year, but I remember watching it, renting it from the video store, and really liking this movie. I tried to watch it recently because it was on Prime. I'm not sure if it's still on there or not, but I was tired and I fell asleep because my sleep schedule's been whack lately. But it is coming to Blu-ray. I'm not sure the date on that. Not horror, but Michael Keaton, our lovely Batman from the 90s, is in talks to play Batman in the new Flash movie. And I really hope this comes out. I really hope that they bring Michael Keaton back. Sorry, something's going on outside. My neighbor's walking around trying to see what was going on. But yeah, in the new Flash movie, Michael Keaton is in the talks. And I heard something about, it was either the director or it might have been the guy that played Flash. I think there was something going on with him. So I don't know if they're going to keep the same guy. I know my husband does not want to watch the new, what's it called? think it was Justice League or whatever the Flash was in the other hand, because it didn't have the guy from the TV series in it. So he's all against the movie with Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman and Flash and Aquaman. I want to say it was called Justice League. I don't know. I know I own it somewhere, but I know he's all against watching it because he's against the guy that played him just because he's not the same as the TV series guy. But so I don't know much information if they're going to keep the same Flash guy, but still, Michael Keaton is Batman. I'm going to be watching. I watch a lot of movies without him anyway. Oh, we're going to have a visitor. Hey, Max, get off the table. Or come closer. I'm going to say hi. Alright. Velocipaster. Now, I've done a review on this one. It is somewhere in my history, if you're interested. Is getting a spiritual sequel. I don't know why I wrote spiritual sequel. It's supposed to get 2 more movies in there. So it's going to be, I think it was supposed to say spiritual trio, maybe. I'm not sure. But there's going to be 3 movies altogether. Velocipaster being the first one, and it's getting 2 more sequels. So that should be interesting in seeing. Hi, Max. Netflix is getting a new Unsolved Mysteries. I'm not sure when that's coming out. I didn't get to watch the trailer, so I don't know much about that. The next, Behind the Mask of Leslie Vernon writer and Tucker and Dale director join forces for Netflix The Hills Have Eyes for You, which will be a horror rom-com. That would be interesting. I'm actually looking quite forward to that one. I really like the Behind the Mask with Leslie Vernon. Tucker and Dale. Hi, Max. You missing Rogue? I'm sorry, she's scared and hiding in the basement. Tucker and Dale is hilarious. So yeah, I think that would be a good combo to bring to a new movie. At least I think it was a movie. I didn't see it anything about being a series, but I'll say it's a movie. Bruce Campbell is still working on a sequel to My Name is Bruce. Bruce vs. Frankenstein. Campbell wanted to make it like the Expendables of horror, have Kane Hodder as himself, and also possibly Frankenstein, and have him fight himself. Also have Robert Englund play a tough guy that knows Kwandu or something. I know I didn't type that right, but basically a martial art of some sort. I'm pretty sure I left some words out of that. It doesn't look right. He also wants to get as many horror stars as possible for this. This still hasn't went into production, but Campbell wants the story to be turned into a graphic novel first. Now this would be interesting, having Bruce Campbell behind this Expendables of horror. Maybe we would get a better movie that would be more Expendable horrors than what we got with, I think it was called Death House, that I hate to really talk about because it was one of Gunnar Hansen's last things. But that movie was just so slapped together, and I really wanted to enjoy that movie because it had so many horror icons in it, and I wasn't really feeling that movie. I mean, it's okay, but it was a lot of disappointment. Scream 5 is coming in 2021 from Paramount Pictures. It is starring David Arquette and from Ready or Not filmmakers. Now, Ready or Not, I really liked. I also have a review on that in previous previous video somewhere. I really like Ready or Not, so this would be very interesting to see. Sir Ian Holmes and Joel Schumacher, I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, unfortunately passed away last week, so we lost some icons last week, unfortunately. Clive Barker, Books of Blood, coming to Hulu and just in time for Halloween. I believe it was a TV series. Excuse me. Get that sitting at the table and grab a napkin. Apparently Max wants to be part of this video. He's going to be my emotional support animal. Fright Rags. I've seen this today. Fright Rags is working on a Darcy the Mail Girl action figure. Now, if they do the same thing as they did with the Joe Bob figure, it's going to sell out quick. I think Joe Bob only had like 1,000 figurines, and it sold out within like a half hour, 30 minutes. So I remember having my alarm set and sitting and waiting, say had it released at like 10 a.m., at least my time. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, it was released, and like within a half hour of it, it was sold out. So I will be getting a figure. I think it comes in October sometime. But I will be getting a figure. But yeah, I can't wait for that. But yeah, that thing went super fast. I can imagine Darcy will go just as fast. I also have seen, because I know there was some questions about Spirit Halloween store. And I saw an article today that the stores will be open this year. I know originally there was questions if they would be open, but I saw an article today that says that they will be open this year. So that is all the horror news that I have gathered so far from last week, and so far of today is Monday of the new week. But thank you, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.